Good morning, all the students of ninth standard. So, yesterday we were discussing about the Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and his work or his contribution in Indian political administration as a Prime Minister. He worked for a welfare of our country, but his name came in the corruptions of Bofors long range cannons agreement. So in that agreement, his name came that, and in that agreement, lot of corruption is there. Bofors political corruption became a crucial issue at that time in the general election that followed, and the Congress party was defeated. Political means what this corruption became as a political issues in the general election, and because of that, what happened there? Because of this corruption or these political issues in that general election, Congress party was badly defeated, and non-congressional party came in the power. Several parties formed a coalition called Janta Dal, and Vishwanath Pratap Singh became the prime ministers of our India. So several parties coalition is there, combination is there, number of the parties, small parties, five six five small parties, they came together and they established, they formed their government theirs to defeat to the Congress party. That this happened only because of the corruption in the Bofors military equipment there. So second time in our country, non-congressional party came there up to the 1990s there. What it means, what is there? Before that, first time during the time of Indira Gandhi in the year 1977, that time Morarji Bhai Desai's Janta Party. Now second time, what is there? Janta Dal. They gave the name to that, that is a Janta Dal, coalition of the political parties called as a Janta Dal, and Vishwanath Pratap Singh, he became the prime minister of our country. The policy for providing reservations for other backward classes, for example OBC policy, to provide the reservation that those where the means backward class students are there, peoples are there, to be provide a reservation for these backward classes. This policy started there. So that policy is called as a, we can say as a reservations for OBC, that other backward class of the community. So this policy started by Vishwanath Pratap Singh. It's not going to be adjust. 1 minute. Lot of problem is here for us to be adjust. Maybe you are thinking that it is easy, but actually if you will see, then it is a lot of difficult for us to be adjust, first of all to set and then to start, and in that also if someone's call came, again interruption is there. So the policy of reservation was started by Vishwanath Pratap Singh continuously. That policy is called as OBC policy, is considered to be his most important achievement. So the OBC policy or the reservation of OBC policy is considered as the most important achievement of Prime Minister Vishwanath Pratap Singh. There, he could not continue as a contribution, means he could not continue as a prime minister due to the internal differences in the party. So his contribution, he could not continue that because there was internal differences started in the party, that because more than 4 or 5 parties were there at that time in that government. So coalition government was there. So due to that coalition government, coordination was not there in a proper way. So internal differences started. Now also we can see in home also that if you see 3 4 we are the brother or sisters are there, sometime what will difference will start, that we'll argue with one another. Sometime it is not serious, but some we argue with each other. Sometime we quarrel, we fight also, we will be angry on each other. That this situation is the same there, like same way, but it is a party that, and there are different not from the same family or the same group. So internal crisis started, and in the year 1990 Chandrasekhar became the prime minister of our country. Chandrasekhar, he became the prime minister in the year 1990, and his government was also short-lived. That his government also not last longer. That it's short-lived. That in the year 1991, during the election campaign, the terrorist organizations called Sri Lanka Liberation Tigers of Tamil Elam, that is LTT, Sri Lankan Liberation Tiger of Tamil Elam, LTT, assassinated the Rajiv Gandhi, or murdered former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. So what is there? Two persons from the Gandhi family, or the two prime ministers from the Gandhi family. First one is Indira Gandhi and second one is Rajiv Gandhi. These two dignitary personalities murdered in our country there. So when you what is that? So toward the end of the decade of 1980s, unrest of the Jammu and Kashmir had begun. That once again, what is that? In Jammu and Kashmir, unrest situation started there. The terrorist activities they forced the Kashmir's Pandits to leave the valley. That basically or generally, if you see that Jammu and Kashmir, this region or the area, their Kashmiri Pandits were more in number there. Kashmiri Pandit people, they were more in number there. So what is there? The Kashmiri Pandit people has to by forcefully they have to leave the Kashmir valley. Those were the non-Kashmiri Pandit, those were the other persons there, other category religions. They harass to the Kashmiri Pandit. They start to trouble to them that even the terrorist activities also more there on the Kashmiri Pandit. They start to be troubled by them. So due to that, Kashmiri Pandit has to be leave that valley there. This problem grew serious day by day, and today it has taken form of terrorisms. In present time, that situations took the form of terrorism. Nowadays, if you see that Kashmiri Pandits are very less in number, that you can count them on the numbers also, that all they leave that area, valleys, and they came settle down in another part of our country. So when we come tomorrow, then tomorrow we will see that changes after 1991. Thank you.